The best memory I have of my father, Steve, is as a young kid growing up, my dad took me to this arena football game in Cincinnati. There was a team back in the 80s called the Cincinnati Rockers. And we went and I remember being on my way home, we're driving in the car, and I said, man, one day I'm going to grow up and be a professional football player. I was not a kid that had the kind of stature, which is hard to look at now given my size and whatnot, but I was not that child. My dad just looked at me like, son, you better have a backup plan. And I remember looking at my father saying, one day, Dad, I'm going to be a professional athlete. So fast forward the clocks, and my dad came to Las Vegas once to watch me defend my title. I just remember sitting there with him before weigh-ins, and my dad, he was having dinner. I was eating ice chips because I was cutting weight. And my dad looked at me and said, I'm really proud of you for what you've been able to accomplish, even when there were some naysayers, even when I said to you, like, have a realistic backup plan. Is like, you didn't, like, you never faltered, like, you kept moving forward. And I later on had a friend point out to me, they said, imagine how proud your father must have been that when he showed up in Vegas, because I was named after my dad, that my father looked around Vegas and saw his name, his own name in the lights on the street signs of all that stuff in Las Vegas. And so that's one of the best memories of my dad, but I could go on for days.